Hi guys, and welcome to MonteysStyle. Today we're doing taste again, and once again we're doing steak. A really good piece of steak. You tell me what kind of steak it is. I know what kind of steak it is, but this meal can be made in 15 minutes. Here's the steak. Here's the string beans found from the garden that I blanched and froze. So we're gonna do that last. The steak is marinated in my favorite kind of zesty Italian from Kraft. And all you need is sea salt. That's it, simple. So you marinate it in this for an hour to 2 hours. You leave it in the bag. You leave it in the refrigerator. And then once it's done, it looks like this. Nice and juicy, all the herbs and everything are in it. And we have our grill on sear from 500 to 600, okay? And once again, nice clean grill. And this is really simple. Just gonna reach in. And you're gonna throw it on the grill. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay. Now this is gonna stay on there for at least 4 minutes on one side. So we're gonna close it and we're going to put the heat down to low. And one to medium. Well, two to medium and the rest are low. Okay? So now I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll be right back because we're gonna start on the string beans. So give me 2 minutes. I'm back, guys. I have what I need. Beans and for the steak. So first we're going to take more of our zesty Italian seasoning. I'm going to throw it in here just a little bit. We're going to take our string beans and we're going to open them. They're still nice and frozen, which is great. I'm going to just throw them in the pot. Throw them in the pot. Everything's still on high because we want them to cook and still be crunchy. There we go. Put the rest to the side. And we're going to use a little sea salt. That's all you need. And that stays on high. Now what we're going to do, we're going to turn our temperature back high on the meat because it's been about 1.5 minutes. You're supposed to actually cook it for 4 minutes. So I'm going to take a peek, but I put the grill back on high so when I open it, it can still be getting a lot of heat. And let me check that meat. Wow. Looks good. I don't want to touch it just yet. So I'm going to leave that on high. And I'm going to prepare myself. And by preparing myself, I'm going to use the things I need in one bowl. And then, to make things easier on me, I'm going to place this inside. So I catch you in 30 seconds. And I'm back. 30 seconds, just like I said. Now I'm going to stir my string beans. Sure everything's done. You don't need any more seasoning. These are just great. And you can tell that these are fresh string beans because they have a little bit of rust on them because I didn't pick some of them early enough. But isn't that a nice looking string bean? That was picked just in time. That was a good string bean. My 4 minutes are up. I'm going to take my steak. I'm going to lift it, and I'm going to lift it and place it on the same spot that I lifted from so I don't have problems with it later. Look at that sear. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So now I'm going to take my sample piece and take it off because I want to see what it looks like. That's a really good piece of meat. Now I'm going to take my sample piece off. Remember, I didn't tell you earlier, you should always slice a little piece off to sample it to see how the meat is coming out. So let's rip into that. Nice and rare. That's good. So we're going to lower this. Just for 2 minutes. That's going to stay on. And now that our string beans are done, we're going to pick them up. I'm going to put them here, here, there, there, and there. While that's cooking, we're going to put this here. I'm going to add just a little bit more because we don't like to take things out of the freezer without finishing them off. So just going to throw them all in there. Just like that. We don't need any more seasoning because trust me, there's enough sea salt and food in that. We're going to leave that on high. We're going to put this back on high. And all of your plastic items, they shouldn't be that sticky. You should be able to fold them and place them up under your plate so when you're grabbing your food and things, you have everything that you need. So, now we're gonna lift this up, see how that meat's doing. Wow, that's doing great. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want bugs to get in my food, see you in 30 seconds, I'm gonna take this inside. Okay, and I'm back. I'm just going to saute my food. And if you notice, it's starting to rain. Guess that storm Irene is coming. So, we're gonna grab our meat. And I'm gonna place it just a little bit further back. And I'm gonna cover it. I like the rain, so it's not that bad because I'm up under a tree. And this area here is really pretty. If you can see the water hitting the rain, it's really nice. But I have to be honest, it's really pouring over there. But right here, because we're under trees, it's so cool. So, my steak is ready. We're going to go inside with it. And I'll be back out for the string beans. Because they can set, rainwater won't hurt them. Let's get this baby inside. Look at that piece of meat. Can you see that piece of meat? Let's check out the other side too. Look at that, that's nice. And turn that over. Bring that piece of meat inside, look at that. And we're gonna leave everything off because it's raining and we don't want the grill to get like water rust on it from the rain. So we're gonna turn everything off so everything cools off. I'm gonna stir my string beans. And just remember, your meat is always still cooking if it's red meat. So. Okay guys, my string beans are actually done. So I'll meet you inside. Okay guys, as you can see, I have everything I need. This is a really good meal and a healthy meal. I'm gonna grab my steak knife and I'm gonna cut in the middle. Let's see how this came out. Look at that. Isn't that great? That's just an end piece. Let's see what the other piece looks like. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? It's a nice piece of meat there. So, let's get to serving myself, because I'm not having company today. This is my second piece of beef for the month. I'm only allowed 2 pieces, so man, that's beautiful. Just look at that. I'm going to serve myself. String beans. And there's my lunch. The rest I will have for dinner, and the rest I will make for a Philadelphia hero with, you know, cheese and onions. That's for tomorrow on Sunday for lunch. So I have lunch and I will have dinner with, guess what? I will have this with fresh carrots and fresh broccoli, and that's it. That's my dinner. All right, so hey now, smile now. I'll see you later. Facebook me, tweet me. 15-minute meal, easy, easy, easy. There's only one thing I forgot to do. Is pour myself a glass of wine. But after I sign off, I sure will. It's 1:30. I'm having a glass of wine. Bye guys.